Hello and welcome to Short Story Scene. I'm your host, the storyteller, and here we have a tale called A Bush Christening by Banjo Paterson. On the outer barco, where the churches are few, the men of religion are scanty, and the road never crosses kept by folk and are lost. One Michael McGee had a shanty. Now this Mike was the dad of a 10-year-old lad, plump, healthy, and stoutly conditioned. He was strong as the best, but poor Mike had no rest, for the youngster had never been christened, and his wife used to cry, if the darling should die, St. Peter would not recognize him. But by luck he survived till a preacher arrived, who agreed to straightway to baptize him. Now the artful young rogue, while he held his colleague in his ear and the keyhole was listening, he muttered in fright, while his features turned white, "What the divil in all is the christening?" He was none of the dolts, and he seen that the brand colts, and it seemed to his small understanding, if the man in the frock made him one of the flock, it must be something very like branding. So away he rushed and set off for the bush, while the tears in his eyelids were glistening. "'Tis outrageous," he said, "to brand a youngster like me. I'll be dashed if I stop to be christened." Like a young native dog, he ran into a log, and his father, with language uncivil, never heeding the praetor, cried aloud in his haste, "Come out and be christened, you devil!" And he lay in his snug and a bug in a rug, and his parents in the vain might reprove him, till his reverence spoke. He was fond of a joke. "I have a notion," he said, "that'll move him. Poke a stick up the log, give the spilpeen a prog, poke him easily, don't hurt him or maim him, till not long that he'll stand. I've the water in hand," and he rushes out, and I'll name him. "Here he comes, and shame ye've forgotten the name. It's Pasty or Michael or Dennis." Here the youngster ran out, and the priest gave a shout, and take a chance. Anywho, when Magnus and the howling young cub ran away into the scrub, and where he knew the pursuit would be risky, the priest had fled, flung a flask at his head, and was labeled McGinnis Whiskey. Now McGinnis McGee has been made a JP, and the one thing he hates more than sin is to be asked the folk who had heard of the joke, who had come to be christened Magnesis. And that concludes our tale, A Bush Christening by Banjo Paterson.